The first thing you need to do is be safe. Disconnect the appliance or turn off the breaker to avoid electric shock. Today we're going to be working on a GE side-by-side refrigerator. Here we have the display, and here we have the model number. Today we're going to be replacing the ice maker on this model, the bucket. Then we're going to find on the left hand side sometimes it's a Phillips screw right there. This time it was a 1/4, but you can use a screwdriver or your drill. Now we're going to use a screwdriver to remove the harness. We'll remove the ice maker, and this is the reason why I decided to make this video. I'm gonna go ahead and install an aftermarket ice maker that I was able to find on Amazon. They also sell it at eBay for about 50 bucks because the original one is about $150, $175. And I find that extremely expensive, especially if you want to do this repair yourself. Now, as I was saying, this is an aftermarket, but I understood it has a 1-year warranty. That is the part number. I'm gonna put the description on the video. That way you can press the link and go to Amazon and buy it, and you can see how you can install it by watching this video. You're gonna have to transfer some, I believe you have to transfer some parts. I'm not sure. That's what the manufacturing said. That's what the paperwork on the box said, but I think it's only apply for certain models, not all models. So let's see. See, the original cup and the brand new one that comes in the box is very similar. It's basically the same cup, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the new one. That's what I was reading, and that's what I was looking online, that you have to replace one cup from the other one. But like I said, it only applies for certain models, not all models. Another thing that I was looking is that this arm, they say it keeps getting stuck on the ice, but I see this mechanism on Whirlpool ice maker, so I believe it will work fine. That is the information on the actual ice maker. And we have to install this piece, remove this one that goes on the side, because it's preset for a different model. Like if you were gonna put it horizontal, but this one, it goes vertical on the refrigerator that we are working. So basically the inlet water comes from the side, as you see the cup that I installed on the side of the ice maker. So we have to replace the one that comes right at the end of the ice maker for the flat adapter, as you see on the video. Now we're gonna look for the right harness that goes with our model, and we're gonna plug it into the harness that comes from the ice maker. Now you have to make sure the two male slots are inside of the males on the refrigerator. The ice maker has on female, is a female and male adapter. The two, make sure the two in the back are fitting in correctly. Make sure the inlet pipe or tube, it's on the cup for the inlet water, and plug in the harness the right way, which is pretty self-explanatory, until it clicks in place, and then put your 1/4 screw that holds the ice maker in place. Now, as you see, this aftermarket ice maker is a little different than the original one, but it does the job as the original one. Now I'm just making sure it's installed correctly in the back. As you see, male to female adapter, and 1/4 screw. Now turn it on. Now this is kind of weird because I find some information online that you can reset it like the GE original ice maker. Turn it on and flap this arm 3 times, and it will reset the ice maker and go through a cycle to be able to get the water. So I tried a couple times and it didn't work, but some people said that that's the way you should do it. So as you see on the video, I tried a couple times, and for me, as you see, I turn it off. This is the way you reset the original GE ice maker. Turn it off, count to 15, and then turn it back on. Flip this arm 3 times, and it will reset. That's how the GE ice maker will reset and start the cycle, but in this aftermarket, it doesn't work that way. As I was saying, I tried it like 3 or 4 times, and it never worked on me. I was trying to read the paperwork, and the paperwork that comes in the box doesn't explain how do you preset the cycle or reset the ice maker. So I thought that this might work the way the Maytag ice maker worked, and surprisingly, it did. I went and put my hand into the ice maker teeth and forwarded just a little bit the way you see on the video, and then it starts the cycle. So if you want to go ahead and install it and reset it, just grab those arms and pull them towards you, and then you will see the ice maker will start doing the reset cycle or the preset cycle. As you see, the arms are moving, and also the flapper arm is moving as well. Now I'm just waiting for it to go through the whole cycle and make sure we're gonna get water, and this is the way you will check if the water valve is working fine. Now the reason why I diagnostic that it was the ice maker, because I make sure that it was the ice maker. It was jammed and it was trying to work. It was making a humming noise, and I can see the arms on the old ice maker was getting jammed and through the process. So I already knew it was just the ice maker. But if you not sure if it's the ice maker, you should check the water valve and make sure you're gonna get water. And you can do that process just by turning off the original ice maker and flap the arm 3 times. You have to turn it off, count to 15, and make sure you flap the arm 3 times, and it will start the cycle. You should be able to get water and things like that. If that doesn't work, just go ahead and replace the ice maker. As you see, we're getting water, and this job is pretty much done. Now the only thing you gotta do is put the bucket back in place, and that's it. Repair is done. If this video helped you in any way, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for future videos. Thanks for watching.